Hello, Interior Sports fans. Joe Cook here in the sports seat again this evening. I hope all the dads had a great Father's Day weekend. We'll have the weekend recap. But first, something that happened today. Two accomplished three-time Olympians, Peter Vanderkay and Carolyn Joyce, were at the Hammy Pool today as the Fitter and Faster Swim Tour made a stop in Fairbanks. Swim clinic participants were able to take pictures with the Olympians and try on their medals. The two-day clinic that runs through tomorrow gives kids a chance to get swimming tips from two of the best. Vanderkay has 2 gold medals and 2 bronze medals, and Joyce has 4 silvers. They say it's all about inspiring the next generation of swimmers.
Peter and I really just try to help the kids out with their swimming, teach them techniques, teach them drills, motivate them, and hopefully inspire them.
We're going to give them a lot of information today, but we want them to walk away inspired, motivated, and happy that they're in the sport of swimming, and hopefully pick up a few tips that'll make them faster too. Well, it's a lot of fun. We get to travel and we get to meet a lot of people and inspire a lot of kids, and it's just very rewarding to give back on the grassroots level.
He's my favorite Olympian. I always wanted to meet him, and here I'm taking a picture with him. I actually get a chance to work with real Olympians and, work on my stroke and dry land and everything.
And last night at Groudon Memorial Park, the Gold Panthers had their first home game of the season. They faced the Fairbanks Brewers of the Fairbanks Adult Amateur Baseball League. It was all Gold Panthers in this one. The Panthers had a 5-0 lead after 4 innings, and then they tack on 4 runs in the 5th, led by second baseman David Edwards out of Loyola Marymount, who went 4 for 4, including a double, triple, and 2 singles. Defensively, 3 pitchers saw the mound for the Panthers: Cody Moffitt, Nathan Bannister, and Matt Milkey, who combined for a no-hitter and a 10-0 romp of the Brewers. The win stops a 3-game skid for the Gold Panthers, and now they have a 6-game series with the San Francisco Seals this week, including the Midnight Sun game on Friday night. I caught up with Edwards and first-year coach Brian Harris about their first home game performance.
A lot of time to get used to the field in pregame. I just came out, seen the ball pretty well, and just struck it pretty well too. It was good to get back into it. It's a good thing to get some wins, start generating that win streak again, and hopefully we can keep it going.
I pitched really well, played good defense. Our hitting is still not clicking on all cylinders. We still want to get the plays down, the hit and runs, the bunting, and as well as just have better at bats up and down the order. Last thing we really need to work on here is just confidence, just going up there knowing that you can perform well and have no doubts.
And on Saturday night, the GFRA had a full weekend of racing at the Mitchell Raceway. Some highlights: Scott Slukla swept the modified class, winning the 2 heats and the main event. Also in that class, Derek Coghill, he will wipe out into the fence in the second heat. Look at this here. But he would return for the final race. He would be okay. Mike Small, he came up big, winning the Dollar Start 15-lap main event. The race of the night, the Mini Bombers had a 50-lap main event, and there was a wreck with the 27, 88, and 60 cars in lap 36. The drivers were okay. The leader through much of the race was Jason Mayran, but he ran his engine a little too hot, which opened the door for the 30 car, driven by Christina Miller, who wins the 50-lap endurance race. The sprint and gladiator classes are slated to race this weekend. On Saturday morning, the 21st Mosquito Meander took place at Pioneer Park. For the competitors of the race, Peter Noon was the first to cross the finish line for the men in 16 minutes and 27 seconds. In this 5K walk-run, Nathaniel Burrell was right behind Noon. Coming in 27 seconds later, Christy Smits, the Seawolves Jr. and North Pole High School product, came in at 19 minutes and 42 seconds, which was 9th overall to lead the ladies. More than 500 people entered into the meander, which benefits Fairbanks Counseling and Adoption. Noon, the recent West Valley graduate, and Smits talk about the race.
Happy about it. I just started training a couple weeks ago since after high school is over, so I guess it's a good way to start the summer. Coming into the last mile, I picked it up to try to push it in strong to the finish.
I've been injured for a while, so this is my first race in a little bit. So my first mile was about the pace I wanted to go, and then I slowed down for the second 2. But I felt pretty good the whole time, actually, so that was really encouraging. Before the race, I was really sore, and so I didn't know how it would go. But yeah, through the race, I felt well.
And that'll do it for sports tonight. Thanks for rocking with me for a little while. For more KTVF Sports, just go to Twitter, YouTube, websun11.com. You can also get our mobile app. Stay cool, Alaska. Mike Schultz has your full weather forecast coming up next, and we'll catch you next time.